All right, so I'm a copycat here. Let's start right there. I've seen my brother and a lot of other people do this, so I thought maybe I can try it. But I just want to say greetings to everyone. This is impromptu. I have not prepared anything, but I just decided to put my iPhone camera there and my mic and stuff just to do something that I was asked to do a little bit better than I did. So on Saturday, I was playing around on ideas around how to raise funds for the seed session. So that's my role, the unseen role, right? So myself, my brother, sisters, brothers and sisters, we decided to start this initiative called the Seed Session, and we originally are Skosana family. We were born Skosanas. That's our surname. But we thought, no man, how can we make this whole thing inclusive and bring everyone together to really worship, right? And not make it a kind of us and them kind of a scenario, which is an automatic thing that happens when you go visit as a family. You become the Skosana family there. And we thought, no man, we don't want this thing to be that. We want it to be as inclusive as possible, So we thought, how can we make it accommodative for everyone? So the first thing we decided is like, okay, maybe let's rebrand it to the Skosana family, to Seed Session, because it's not just the Skosana family that's involved there, right? 100% of the time, the band is brothers and sisters who volunteer to work with us. Some of the singers, soloists, backup singers, it's always believers from different areas, at least within the continent at the moment. So we decided to do this thing. But as you know, this is not a church. There's no source of funds, right? If you have to hire a venue, for example, a good 20,000 rands, 15,000 rands, needs to be available to book the venue. So, all right, by grace, God made it possible for us to be able to have day jobs and make some income. So we just have to negotiate with our wives and then hopefully we can take from the kids' school fees and pay for the venue. But that's not enough, right? We need equipment. Okay. So I have to say this, from an equipment standpoint, we're blessed to have an older brother. We call him our investor, right? Who spent really a lot of money, personal money, to buy very expensive equipment, which is what we use during the seed session. So from the equipment standpoint, I would say, 70%, 80% is covered, right? If we are to decide to do a seed session like this at someone's backyard, we can do it tomorrow at no cost. But you can only do that if it's like 10, 15 people. But even with that, let's say the sound aspect or the equipment aspect is sorted, we there are other costs, right? So you have to do rehearsals. You have to, organize food. In some instances, you have to organize accommodation depending where we are. If we're locally here at home, we can manage, our wives can chip in and cook something for the guys who are coming, and we always make it work. So generally it's the equipment. Then the next thing that we need is really the crew to record visually, right? The cameras. So those, we don't have cameras. So we always chip into the believers who are seeing the vision, and shout out to Brother Dupree and the crew. They always come in handy. We also have Brother Given, who always comes in handy. But that's an aspect that, ideally would also like to have some equipment to make it easy, right? And then we've got also brothers who come in from a sound engineering perspective, like Brother John, Brother Paul, Kokololo. They always come in handy to make sure that at least we can record and have something to mix afterwards and release to the believers. So why am I saying all these things? I'm saying all these things because, like I said at the beginning, I'm responsible for dealing with the logistics and source some funds somehow to make this thing happen. And it's really growing big, which is what we prayed for. So, for example, we're in Cape Town not too long ago. We were in Malawi a few months back. We were in Tanzania, and we're looking forward to going to Kenya. We're in Zambia at some point. We're looking forward to go into other African countries and deliver on what God has put in our hearts, which is this seed session, right? So all of this, has some costs associated with it. So we are managing. We, that's why we, let's say, do tickets for those who would be coming to kind of help contribute. For example, we'll be going in PE in Gqeberha, just to say it correctly. We're going to be there for a couple of days, rehearsals, then the recording, then accommodation. So it's a whole lot of things that comes with this whole thing. So let me get to the point now. Just wanted to paint a picture. I know I'm all over the place, but bear with me. So there's this feature that I have noticed on YouTube. And actually the way I wanted to do this, I wanted to just go through it on the phone as I'm speaking to you. But now I'm using the phone to record the video, so I'll kind of integrate it after. So it's a feature that you can click on and basically buy us some coffee, or contribute for us to cover some of the costs, which we never cover anyway. But any help will really add. Any contribution will help. So I'm going to show you this feature. So you just basically you open our video. You can like the video, and we appreciate that. You can share the video, and we also appreciate that. But also we want to encourage you to also, if you can, I think it starts at 40 rands, so you can kind of click on that heart button with a dollar sign, and I think it says thank you. You just click on it, and then you can contribute whatever that you can, right? Beyond your like and your subscribe, and so that it can encourage even people with deeper pockets to be able to contribute. Again, this is just to say, look, there's an opportunity to help. We know that many people have been wondering. There are those who always kind of just drop something out of the blue, which is helpful, but would like to have this channel available as well, for those who are watching this video. So yeah, just wanted to share about that. So this is the first time I'm doing this kind of a thing, so I don't know if this video is going to be released or not. I don't know if there's problems. I don't know if this thing is recording or not, but we'll see. So thank you so much, and God bless you.